Movie night.
Movie night. Let's watch a movie tonight. Cause movie night is the best of the nights. Movie night. Now dancing, keep on watching. Got to keep on watching, keep on watching.
All right.
And we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
Yep.
Better than ever.
And we just watched the first episode of season 1 of The Last of Us. Premiered last night, Sunday.
At 9 p.m.
Yeah, pretty late.
Yeah, please, come on.
I wish they would do like 8. That'd be crisp.
I wish they'd give me a warning for how long the episode's going to be.
Yeah, that was pretty long.
Earlier. Not that I went to bed at 10 p.m., but just...
You fell asleep halfway through?
Fell asleep halfway through. I stopped watching halfway through, but honestly, who knows when I really stopped.
Well, let me just start with this, Zach. Zombies are back.
Zombies are back.
They had their moment in the sun back with Walking Dead.
I started not to like them.
Oh, yeah, they were falling off. Walking Dead has gone on too long.
It peaked zombies, and then it started being like, yo, bro.
We had like Walking Dead, Zombieland, Zombieland 2, World War Z. Lots of zombie stuff.
There was like Walking Dead spin-offs, too. I just don't know
what they're called.
Yeah.
I fell off Walking Dead pretty quick.
But this was a video game, and I'd like to say that I'm very happy that I have no idea anything about this video game.
I didn't even know. My friend Jordan told me it was a video game. Jordan Wren, avid listener. He's going to love this shout out. He is the one who informed me it was a video game.
Yeah.
And I had never heard of it.
I can picture what the people look like, but besides...
Is a video game called The Last of Us?
Huh? Yeah.
That's the name of the video game?
Yeah. I also, though, I know just about as much as the video game as I do from what the first episode gave me.
I had no idea what this was going to be about. I assumed zombies. It seemed apocalyptic. And so I figured it was zombies.
Yeah. It's certainly zombies, but it's also a weird sort of zombie because, like, it's about fungus.
It's a mushroom zombie.
Yeah, and they have, like, mushrooms coming out of their mouths. I thought that was kind of weird.
Oh, I kind of like the tentacle mouth.
I mean, it was all right. I hate it, but I figure it's just like, boom, they latch on, they feed right into that area. You're screwed. But,
yeah. Oh, so you think that, like, gets them nice and tight, suck to the skin.
I think it goes in the skin. I think the tentacle fungi is like,
ooh,
boom, bacteria already spread.
Gross.
But also, I have a question where we're at now in the show. Can you still get, like, the zombification by the spread? Or is it purely off of a bite now?
Oh, no, I think it's the spread.
So you
Yeah, they were freaking out when they were next to that girl. Because they were like, oh, God, we might be sick.
Which girl?
The little girl who, at the end, had, like, come to find the
I thought it was just like, oh, she's about to turn into a zombie, not, oh, my God, we're about to get sick.
Oh, no, I think it's the spread. I don't think the bite. I think your bite is...
The bite does it.
No, I don't think so. I think that killed, like, most of those people are dying.
Well, then she had a bite on her arm. She said, look, it's 3 weeks old.
Oh, shit. You think she was...
The bite is still the bite.
Ah, interesting.
I am not sure if they can still get the spread by the spread. I think it's purely bite at this point. So, sort of like if you were immune to COVID and you're like, oh, I didn't have any symptoms at all. Now these people are left.
What gives you that vibe?
Because if not, then what's the point of killing the zombies if, like, you could wake up and have COVID one day?
Maybe they don't want to get eaten by them. You still want to kill zombies. You don't want a zombie-infested world. I think you can still just get sick by getting sick.
That's terrifying. So, like, it doesn't matter if they get bit. Some of them might just turn into zombies at some point.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a show like that.
All right, let's run it from the start. So it opens up with that scene from, like, the 1960s, which is clear foreshadowing of that, like, interview.
Can I say one thing before we get
Guys from the Mummy?
Guys from the Mummy. Oh, the
Guys from the Mummy.
I like him.
Yeah.
I like him a lot.
I thought that's what you were going to say.
Okay, go through this scene first. I'm sorry.
And so it's clear foreshadowing that basically this guy says, I think the end of the world is
a fungus
happen
among us.
from fungus. And the guy, they scoff at him and they're like, fungus can only live in 94 degrees in the
We all
human
know
body.
that.
Yeah, like everyone laughs at him. Idiot. And he said, well, what if the world were to warm up and fungus were to evolve?
Global
so,
warming.
A big old shout out to global warming and evolution. And so the fungus obviously is able to evolve due to global warming. And then it shoots forward to 2003, which I'm also like, why did they pick 2003?
True.
Like the past?
Do 20,
Oh, wait, 2030.
Do 2024.
Yeah.
Scare me.
Scare me. I'm like, oh, so this shit's fake. I don't remember this.
That did scare me a bit.
When they
please.
jumped forward to 2003, I was like, I'm not a huge fan of that. So
I like to start my stories where they start. Oh, but let me do this before. Now, I had a lot of people say, or I didn't have a lot of people say this. I read a lot of comments that were like, oh man, so many people are calling in. No, so like I had read these comments and everybody was like, wow, that intro, man, that shit was beautiful. It gave me chills. And I'm like, does HBO spend $30 on their intro? Because it was just Game of Thrones.
well, what do you mean by that?
Oh
yeah,
it was
yeah.
even like slowed down. It sounded like Game of Thrones slowed
Oh,
down.
I thought
played
it
on the
was
guitar.
kind of mariachi. It sounded
mean,
like a little thing.
there
I liked
was a
it,
twist
but
on it.
it wasn't like, oh my god.
It was 60% Game of Thrones.
It was similar vibes, and you know, and
absolutely.
what you didn't watch Rings of Power, the Lord of the Rings show? Same
No.
exact shit.
Really?
It's the same exact intro.
I thought, did
It's
you
pretty
see
cool.
the OG Rings of Power intro?
Oh, that was a joke.
Oh,
That was a troll.
I think it was real.
That was a troll.
I think it was
Oh
real.
my god,
And then
that
they
was
called
so bad.
HBO and they were like, they are furious. And then they were like, just
No,
put
so
some-
Rings of Power was Amazon. I think the Game of Thrones show, because they were coming out at the same time, I think someone leaked that, trolled them, and it being like, look how goofy this shit is.
No
Y'all don't want to
way.
watch that.
people were pissed.
That's a deep state
Oh yeah,
conspiracy.
I like deep state conspiracies, so I'm here for it.
So you didn't really like the intro?
I thought it was cheap.
I thought the song was good. What was what was in like the background?
It was something like acoustic guitar.
Playing? What was the picture? I can't remember.
I think it was like the fungus, but it was like up on.
Oh, like growing and shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
okay.
on, like-
Oh my god, that's beautiful.
People were like, "Oh man,
Yeah.
goosebumps." I
Song
like,
was good. Goosebumps. Yeah, right.
cheap.
Um,
Go on.
so then it shoots up to 2003, and you see this girl who you instantly know is going to die because she's on the cover.
Immediately.
I know, and she's,
R.I.P.
you know, when someone's like so extraordinarily nice and they're so sweet, like she was super nice girl, and she's doing this stuff for her dad, and they have this great relationship, and you're like, oh my god,
This is
Here
how,
we
this
go.
is this guy's origin story.
Yeah.
We definitely saw his origin story.
Oh yeah, so they bring you up to that. Well, this girl, they're like, her dad has to
Not how I thought she was gonna die.
no, because the whole time they're like, stay indoors, and she immediately goes outdoors,
yeah.
and then she immediately goes to turn the dog over to the neighbors, and I'm like, what are you doing?
I would be like, if it was anybody's dog and they were doing that, I don't feel like I would go in that house.
If I knew the dog, I would hold on to the dog. And maybe not even then, because I might be like, what if this dog is kind of zombied or some shit? I don't know what's going on.
You don't know
with
about
it.
zombies
Yeah.
yet, though.
Well, I
God,
would.
it would suck to become zombified in like the first 5 minutes.
No, you don't even get.
Like, give
yeah.
me a chance.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I think I could survive.
Well, yeah, we'll talk about that.
Yeah. Is that your top 10 thing?
Oh, it's like one of the easiest ones.
Yeah, it's more of a nuisance.
Yeah.
After like the first day, it's a nuisance.
I think the whole thing could be a little bit fun.
I mean, there's not a guy alive that hasn't been like,
I'd live in a
this
zombie
is
situation.
what I would do,
Yeah.
and this is how I would make it to tomorrow.
So basically, they show the origins. Her dad comes back, picks her up, saves her real quick, and you know,
She snapped ink.
her daughter snaps Hank.
Oh, different time. She does snap ink though.
Oh, the old lady.
No,
Who are you
we're
talking
going
about?
so the daughter snaps ink. But this
Oh,
is
okay.
later in the episode.
Okay, well, the dad's gone. The daughter goes next door, and the neighbors are getting eaten by the old lady zombie. And don't get me started. So why?
The dude that said help.
Why didn't you be like,
Get out of here!
help, dude? You are
There's so many
daughter.
selfish people
Yeah,
in
you're
television
75
shows.
years old, dude. Yeah, and she goes over, and then this old lady who's 90 and decrepit, and all of a sudden you become a zombie,
I knew
and
she
you
was
can
gonna be able to
run.
walk.
And
That made me have some questions. So let's say there's a person who's handicapped, right?
oh, zombie.
Broke C7 vertebrae, in a wheelchair becomes a zombie. I think that's a crawler.
Ah, you think that's where you get your crawlers from?
This isn't Call of Duty. This isn't Call of Duty. But I'm saying, like, I don't think that zombie's walking. But
Yeah.
this was just an old decrepit lady.
And suddenly she's able to walk.
So now it's like, oh, my bones are back.
Yeah,
But
well,
it's not
they
like-
were the zombie of vacation was able to like make her fast and move,
Yeah.
but it wasn't able to fix her brittle bones because she goes outside and like breaks her back.
Oh.
Did you see her do that?
No.
I think she was like, no
I
one.
thought
Like,
she was just like becoming more a zombie.
no, all the time she like falls down. I think she like snapped her back.
Oh, so she's just going through some hell.
Yeah. One thing I think is a little BS is just because you're zombified, if you're 90 years old, you're still gonna be moving slow. Like Lizzo, for instance, on my shirt. You think if she became a zombie, she's running
John,
a...
that's a national hero.
You think this girl's
People,
running a 5 flat 40 all of a
people
sudden?
don't like talking about Lizzo like that.
She would be a slow zombie.
No, but that's also there's so many factors. Who would be faster, an overweight zombie or a 90-year-old zombie?
I saw that 90-year-old hauling
cooked.
ass, and
She
Lizzo
cooked.
is not doing that.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
This scene where the zombies first come to town is pretty beast. That's like the best part of episode 1.
Wasn't that what Durs was saying too? I don't
Yeah.
really remember it.
Well, Durs was like, my friend Durs, avid listener, we'll see. And he's like,
Soon.
he said, this show is fantastic. And I was like, I mean, it was a good episode, but not too much happened.
I don't want to rate episode to episode. That's crazy.
Oh, well, what I would rate this, I think you give, let's do a off the rip rating for this episode.
What do I assume? Or like off the
No,
rip?
and then I think like I'd give this episode like an 8.5, really good, nothing bad, but
where I
not
was gonna
too
go.
much happened. And then I think this show has a lot of potential.
High 8s, low 9s.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like a 9.2 by the end of it.
Wow.
And I'd also say that this is a show that you should watch live. I think it's gonna be popping off.
Plus,
kinda-
you can listen week to
yeah,
week.
you can listen week to week. So watch it every Sunday night at 9.
Yeah.
Ugh.
All right. So, anyways, so the girl like is about to die by the old lady, and then her dad and uncle pull up. Uncle's just a real POS. Got arrested on Zombie Day.
For fighting a zombie.
I would have been like, I mean, nuh-uh.
I'm pretty sure he was like, the guy was nuts, man. I fought him. Yeah. And he's like,
Oh man.
Yeah.
I did hear. I do remember him being like, "Yo, it wasn't my fault."
this time it wasn't my fault. This dude was nuts,
Oh,
man.
that's crazy.
I'm pretty sure it was a zombie.
Totally was-
But like,
What a hero.
did he kill the zombie? Like, what the hell happened? I mean, or did the zombie like, all right, you want? Did they arrest the zombie? I have no
Listen,
idea.
there's a lot of other people
I
that
think
could.
they were alluding to him fighting a zombie, but I mean,
He must have killed that guy.
yeah.
But I don't think you get bailed in that same day.
I think he might have broke him out of jail. They didn't really show what happened.
He said, "You gotta come bail me out."
Oh, true. So I guess the option was
But I
available.
would think that once he got to the police station, it was sheer chaos. He
Oh,
might have already
yeah.
been let out.
Yeah, they're like, all prisoners go.
Like, what do you do in that
Because you know what the worst than a prison break is? All the prisoners turn into zombies and then they break
yeah,
out.
That'd be terrible.
Bad guys and zombies.
They don't even have morals.
Yeah, they are going to eat your ass. Oh, well, then they pick up the girl, the main character. What's his name? I know it's past
Joel.
Joel and his brother pick up his daughter, and they take off, and now the whole world is zombified. I mean, they are hitting people with their car, and you know what?
Half of them.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah,
There were some people about to be zombified, but then they just got ran over.
yeah. That car scene is when I was like, damn, this is a video game. The way that they were like filming it, and it was like first
really?
person, it was odd. It was like,
Oh, from the point of view of the car.
yeah, it seemed very video gamey, but it
Yeah,
was
they did
pretty
that.
cool. Then their car,
Flips.
oh yeah, like an airplane crashed.
Yeah, airplane crash, airplane shrapnel, wrecks
Yeah,
the car.
wrecks the car.
Crazy. And it was like a mile away.
That's when the girl snaps her ink.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you see one of the engines like fly by him and shit.
Yeah.
So then the car flips. They all get out, but only Joel and his
That'd be
daughter.
shit.
Are, oh, you
Could
know
you
what?
imagine being in an airplane?
Oh no, that'd be terrible. That's when you're.
Ladies and gentlemen, everything just went dark. We're gonna.
Well, also, there's definitely a zombie on board, and then you're
'cause this is-
screwed.
ugh.
Yeah, so that's when you're.
Pilot zombie.
That's when you didn't even get to go. If you're on an airplane, it's like, wow,
Weird.
I'm
Yeah, that's a toast.
and then like going down history and be like, yeah, I was like the first person to die.
yeah,
How lame.
that's second most embarrassing.
Hey,
to
man,
be
yeah.
Patient zero.
Oh yeah, it's like no, I think it's probably the most embarrassing.
I
thing
know.
you did.
Being patient zero.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. Like, I'm
Sorry.
historical. But if you're like, you go to heaven, yeah, man, I died during the zombie apocalypse. Oh man, how was that? Like,
Was it crazy?
Did you
live? How long did you live?
I have no idea. I mean, like, I just died immediately.
I actually died in a car accident.
Plane crashed.
Here's the thing: heaven and hell, zombie. If you're a zombie, is your soul released,
Oh, you might. Oh man.
or do you live out your days in
Probably
an
rel-
earthly hell?
What if you're like, okay, same thing. What if you're on like you're a vegetable in the hospital and your family just refuses to pull the
Oh
plug?
my gosh!
I think your soul's gone. It's like,
Get me out of here!
yeah. Like if you have no chance, I think you're up there.
No,
Same thing with zombie.
that's crazy.
Unless there's a cure. What if there's a zombie cure?
He's still in there. Zombie cure is real. The girl's the cure.
I called that a mile away.
Well, it tells you in the like preview for the show.
I never watched the preview. I had no idea what this show was about.
Wow! Just how did you know it dropped today or yesterday?
I've just seen a lot of people being like, this show's supposed to be nuts.
Okay.
I'm like, all right, let's watch this live.
Anyway, so the daughter
Oh.
snaps the yank.
Wait. So the car flips.
Car flips, snap yank.
One of my biggest problems was they were like, so Joel's brother's on one side of the car and the girl and Joel are on the other side, and they're like, "We'll meet you." He's like, "There's no way." I'm like,
I'll meet you at the river.
"Yeah." I'm like, "Just go around
He's
the car."
fine. Yeah.
There's like a little bit of fire. I'm
Oh,
like, "Just
true.
jump over the fire." It's like
Yeah, he really could have just like he could have saved the daughter's life.
the daughter's like, "We can't go," and he's like, "No, we gotta
We
leave
gotta
him."
wait for him.
Yeah.
I think he might have been like he had a gun on him, right?
Yeah,
He had
he had a
some type of
sniper.
rifle. Okay.
Didn't he save Joel? Isn't that who saved him?
Yeah.
Okay, so
him
then,
eventually.
so we know that Joel's daughter's gonna die, like we said. It's obvious. So, but all of a sudden, like they're leaving and they're trying to meet Joel's brother at the river, and then they get stopped by this army guy, and he's like, "Hold on, right there," and they're like, "We're not sick," and he's like, "Wait," and he gets a call, and he's like, "Yes, sir."
I got two.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. It was all in the yes, sir.
Yeah, the third yes, sir. You're like, oh,
Yes,
shit.
sir. Yes, sir. yes, sir.
If you say so,
You're
sir.
really gonna make me kill this father and daughter, huh?
So then he points his gun at him and he just shoots him.
Oh man.
And then you're like, well, Joel got it right up, so that means.
4 clicks, and then the girl, pop, pop, pop. Joel's on the ground, gets grazed in the arm. You lucky son of a gun. And then his daughter just got creamed in the stomach. We knew it was gonna happen, just not like that.
Yeah, so she died. And then
I
Joel.
thought she was gonna have like an I Am Legend type of thing,
Well, when that one.
like Will Smith when he has to like choke out his dog because it turns.
Oh, you thought that he was going to kill his own daughter? He would have never done that. He would have lassoed her and looked for a
throwing her
cure.
out. Oh,
Yeah.
just kept her alive.
I was actually thinking about that. I was like, what if my daughter, now that, new,
Oh, yeah,
new
yeah.
father
I
shit.
had to think about
Yeah,
it.
new father shit. I was like, if my daughter got this, I would just like tie her up and like
Yeah.
bring her around with me. And
But
just,
like a-
you can't kill your daughter. What if they find a cure?
Oh, what if it was like? If it was like the next day too.
What do you mean?
Oh, my daughter's a zombie. Bam, had to be done, and then it was like,
Ladies and gentlemen, we have found the cure.
it was not as bad as we thought. Oh, that'd be terrible.
Yeah.
But anyway, so daughter dies. Does it skip before? Oh, it skips forward 20 years.
20
Which
years.
I thought was crazy.
So, yeah, but the whole
Now
thing
it's
about
2023.
Oh,
You said it was 2003, right?
yeah.
No, we just skipped.
Now they're
we're
trying to
just
scare us,
shit.
but like you have to do the beginning.
Yeah,
of it,
true.
too.
We're
Like,
20 years ahead.
You're telling me we're 20 years of zombies and we haven't noticed that shit?
What was going on in 2003?
Yeah.
But I didn't even know.
I didn't. You know, like I was thinking about this. The whole army guy, like killing them because they might be sick. I was like, wow, like that would be one of the worst ways to go too.
Yeah.
You weren't sick and you got just douched.
Yeah.
Like
it's tense times in the U.S. right now. Plus, they have like the FDFR, whatever, Fedra. Call them the Empire, and then you got Fireflies. That's the rebellion.
You know what was interesting about this is like you're like, oh, pandemic, they're gonna beat this shit into the ground, but they honestly go the opposite direction because the Fedra people are the bad people and they're the lockdown people, and then the Fireflies are the good people trying to break out. You know, so that goes forward 20 years, and now people are like, they're like fenced in Boston, and they have this own like new community and government system, and Joel like burns bodies for money right now, but he also has a little side gig where he does dirty shit.
I wasn't expecting that one. They said, "Hey kid, once you get a couple of shots, you're gonna get all the toys you've ever wanted. We got a PS5 in the back that you can play."
Oh shit! No, I didn't even put that together.
And then the girl was like, "I can't do it," and Joel takes that kid because they show his shoes again.
Yeah.
And he
Oh, was that a boy?
Yeah.
I thought the whole time I was like, wait, was that kid supposed to be the girl? That's like,
no.
Yeah, I was very confused
No,
because she showed up right, and I was like, well, she didn't look sick either. I thought it was a girl for one because they had long hair.
She was in the soldier camps for Fedra.
Yeah, I know, but I was still. I thought it might have jumped forward again. And I was like, did I blink? And it'd say 5 years later or something.
It was like the Andor thing.
The main girl. Do you know who she is?
Logan's daughter.
No, Logan's daughter is a Mohican.
Huh?
Logan? Who's Logan?
Wolverine.
His daughter in that movie?
Yeah.
His daughter is like from Mexico. Remember, she doesn't speak English.
Oh, it's I Will Hold the Wall.
Yep, it's her.
Yeah. Well, Logan's daughter must look a lot like her.
She's Mexican.
She's not Mexican.
She is. She literally plays Mexican in that movie.
She plays a Mexican. This girl's British. And
you think that they're going to just let a non-Mexican play a Mexican in 2023?
Yeah.
They would flip their shit.
I Will Hold the Wall. That girl did Beast.
All right, what's her name?
Wow, she's like, how long ago was this movie? I don't think
Joel's daughter, for one, she looked like she could play anyone from 12 years old to 32 years old. At first, I was like,
Hold the Wall?
No, Joel's daughter at the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
I was like, what is going on here? Is that like his daughter, or are they like are dating?
I knew it. No, that's so weird. I knew it was daughter.
I couldn't get a vibe. And then I was like, when that. Oh. What is that?
This is the video game picture.
Oh, he looks just like that guy.
He looks just like Joel. They
Is that his daughter?
Yeah.
Oh wow. They got
mixed it up.
Yeah. They mixed it up.
Good way.
Yeah, very good.
I really could care less.
But that, you know who could have played that daughter?
Who?
That looks just like the girl from Stranger Things.
Millie Bobby Brown?
Yeah, I mean when she was younger. But that looks just like her. All right, continue.
Yeah.
It's probably based on her.
Millie Bobby Brown?
They always make video games look like people.
True. But anyways, I don't remember where we were.
No, you pulled that up.
I accidentally did that, but that was the background.
Oh, and then another thing going off Joel's daughter looking like she could play a 12-year-old to a 32-year-old. When they jump forward in time, and then
the girl?
I was like, wait.
Is that her?
She lives?
I was like, the timeline adds
They
up.
look like oddly alike. I'm wondering, my new theory is that that's her mom. I mean, she knew Joel. Maybe they had history. Maybe they banged.
Like the black lady?
Yeah.
She said, are you my mom or some shit? And she was like, do I look like your mom? And that was the end of that.
No, not her mom. Joel's daughter's mom.
That adds up.
Yeah.
Color paletely.
Yeah. It could work for show. They look the exact same.
I don't know what the point of that would be, but.
Yep. All right. So what happens now? So it switches 20 years. It's kind of like confusing because you're learning new shit. Joel like does some side business where he's selling.
He needs a battery. He needs his battery back.
He wants a battery. He's trying to buy a battery. He paid for a battery, but he never got it. And he's trying to get a car battery so he can go find his brother, who apparently is a big-time Firefly, it sounds like now.
Yeah.
Because he's like, you are the one who turned my brother. Yeah. So Joel does some sneaky stuff where he sells pain meds to Fedra agents so they can let him sneak by
That was him.
and get. What do you mean?
I forgot how he knew that guy at the end when he was like, "Oh snap, it's you! Told you to stay inside."
Yeah.
But then,
Oh yeah. And so this guy's like, "Hey, don't leave today because we're doubling down." But he leaves anyway. So he's selling that, and then he's got this like girlfriend who was getting beat. Yeah, it's like
by Roberto.
yeah, but that was the guy's name.
I think it was Robert.
Okay, so she's getting beat up by the guy who was supposed to give him the battery, and I guess something explodes.
They all get murdered. I guess the two deals went bad. They end up finding the girl, and they get deeded with the plan to take this girl to the other Firefly shelter to what I'm assuming get the cure started. But they need to get her over here.
Yeah.
So then they go and they start their journey. Cop pulls up. This guy, Joel, just brutally kills this guy. Bare fist, hand,
He snaps.
punched. And like I'm counting, I'm like, okay, he's probably knocked out. And then it was like, I don't know how many punches to the face it would take.
To kill.
Yeah, like if somebody punched me in the face 4 times, I think I'm definitely knocked out. Just stop there.
But I think he wanted to kill him.
I think he went a little bit red eye mode because he was like, oh, this little girl behind me, symbolism, daughter.
Mm-hmm. Fedra
And he was like,
agent,
"Not
little
again."
army guy.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
Absolutely killed him.
Broken face.
Absolutely killed him.
It's disgusting.
So they take off. I guess we kind of missed who the girl was. Like, I don't know. So what were you saying? She was like at a Fedra camp.
She was an orphan.
She's an orphan.
Went soldier camp, and then
What's the black lady's name?
Millie, or the girl's name could be Ellie, and that's how I'm getting.
So anyway, she's like, yeah, I dropped you off there. Now they've
Which
kidnapped
was so
her.
confusing.
Maybe
She was like, oh, I dropped you off there because I thought that was the safest space. How'd she just like find her when she got out? Just keeping close tabs?
she didn't get out. She kidnapped her from there.
She ran away.
Oh.
And then they were like, she was like, don't you remember I saved you? Like they were going to kill you. And she was like, yeah, I remember.
How odd. Yeah, it's like a little bit of a beginning episode, so it's like all this stuff that I don't have too much information about. Anyways, that lady was gonna... This girl is like supposed to be a big weapon for the Fireflies, and that girl, the black lady, got injured, so then she basically gave her to Joel to complete her mission. And because this girl has been bitten, I'm assuming, in the arm, she had like what looked like the spread of the disease, but she doesn't get sick.
So, she's the cure.
So now they're outside the walls of Boston, which you're not allowed to do. You're supposed to stay inside the city walls, and they're off on a mission to drop that girl off, and then to get a car, and then to go find Joel's brother.
And then to save the world.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Do you have any predictions?
Joel's brother.
Oh, the song at the end was an 80s song. It makes sense because it was like Trouble, but I didn't know.
Oh, I didn't know either.
So I Shazammed it and I got the name of the song. And I looked up 1987.
I Shazammed it too, but it was a remix, the one I got.
Uh-oh.
So that could be the 2000s.
It's definitely 70s, 80s, or
Because
60s.
Joel was waiting for his radio to play a 60s, 70s, or 80s song, and that's how they spoke in code.
And that meant trouble.
80s meant trouble.
80s means trouble.
I didn't know what it was, but that's what played at the radio at the end. And he missed it, which means that his brother's in trouble.
All right, so you had any predictions?
I don't.
My prediction, everybody but the girl dead.
Not Joel.
I think Joel's going to die.
Do you think this is a one and done? Or is this going to be like a long term?
I think Joel could die at the end of the season, and then they continue on with just the girl.
Oh,
Or
no.
they could
He's
prolong
like,
it.
he's their
The
A-lister.
girlfriend with the black eye, count her out in the next 2 episodes.
Oh, she's dead. She's
Because I
gone,
think
right?
the big thing is the relationship between Joel, father-daughter relationship.
Oh,
between
yeah.
these
And
two.
that girl is not on the cover. If you
Oh.
aren't on the cover and you're on the mission,
Yeah.
you're a goner, you know?
Your mission.
I think Joel's going to live. I think if it's going to be a multi-season show.
I think Joel's going to be getting bit everywhere. He's going to be like, get out of here, run to the shelter. And then it's going to be like, go.
Oh, wow. That's a scene. And scene.
Right. I don't even love you. But yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I like zombies. I
It's
don't
good.
love zombies. Like them better than mummies.
I'm
I
not a
like them
huge
less than
zombie.
vampires.
Okay, so you like vampires more?
I like vampires than zombies than mummies.
That's a good one. Why would someone
There's
do
no
that?
argument. Vampires are cooler. Zombies are dumb, and mummies are the dumbest.
Yeah, I've actually never been a huge zombie fan, but I think this seems pretty cool.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm
All right,
excited.
you ready for our game?
Yeah. All right.
So this is like I can. Are we supposed to make? Let me calm down. Is it supposed to be like our whole list of 10, or are we just picking 5?
We're doing a draft.
So 5.
Yeah, well, I did a list of 10 just in case. I'm sure
Gotcha.
you and it was hard to think of 10.
So we're going with.
You want me to start?
Sure.
Okay, I'll start. Okay, yeah, this is the draft of the Armageddon event you would want to live in the most.
What?
Like the easiest.
Okay.
The easiest to live.
The easiest to survive.
Well, I just said
That's how
like,
I did.
yeah, okay. I explained it to you multiple times.
Yeah, but you explained it multiple times in multiple different ways.
Which one would you want to be there for the most, and which one would you want to be there for the least? Mostly, you'd probably want to be there for the easiest ones.
Okay.
All right, my number 1. Easy 1-1. The best Armageddon event to be there for would be Jesus' return. Now, that's going to be bad for a lot of you, but that's going to be very, very easy for me. Adios.
I don't think I'm doing this right.
All right, let me hear yours.
My number 1 was COVID-19.
All right, and why?
It was easy.
That's not an Armageddon event. Obviously, that was some weak shit. How many people died?
What? Armageddon is in like.
The end of the world.
Oh my god. All right, then cut COVID-19, even though some people thought it was the end of the world. We're going to go with volcanic eruption.
That's a good one, but that would suck to die in.
Yeah, but unless I'm like 5 miles within a volcano, which I've never been.
It's an Armageddon level volcano. I think if yellow...
You didn't explain this good.
like this.
COVID Armageddon. It's COVID, but on an Armageddon level.
That's my least favorite one. I put the plague right there at the bottom, like an Armageddon version of COVID.
No.
That would suck. Just getting sick, everyone's dying, and then you don't even know if it's gonna happen to you. You're just like,
I have plague on here.
yeah, that's at the bottom. Okay, my second one. Alien invasion. I mean, they're probably gonna kill you pretty good, but it'd be fun to be around for. Never seen anything.
Got probed a lot.
Oh,
And then just like
in
a
the
science experiment.
Butt probe.
That's a butt probe.
Why do they always butt probe? What are you guys learning up there? You guys not have butts?
You've got colon cancer.
Yeah. Why do they always have aliens sticking things up your butt?
They just, you think aliens hate that?
Like,
Oh, come on!
we are
We probe other things.
we're totally not butt guys.
We probe it. It's strictly we probe the whole body.
Yeah, they're probably like, why do they think we're obsessed with butt?
All right, I'm gonna go zombie apocalypse.
That was my next one.
Yeah.
Because you know what? I think that would be fun.
I would have fun.
Yeah, like
As long as I had me in mind.
I also think that it's a little bit of Fugazi. I don't think it would be that hard. Like, if the zombie thing was
There's
actually
not a
going
lot
to
of
happen,
people around.
that old lady isn't moving that fast, for one. Secondly,
Depends on the zombie movie.
yeah, but I'm thinking real life zombies. They're not like
Real
fat.
yeah, like the ones we know and love. The real
Like
ones.
if this were to actually happen, like fat people and old people
So
are not
you're thinking
moving
their
fast.
stamina is based solely off of how they did in real life.
How is a fat person going to become a zombie and all of a sudden be able to
The
move?
mind is a powerful thing. And now there's no fatigue, there's no leg exhaustion, there's nothing like that. So you're at least like, let's say you run like a
You don't suddenly get muscle.
I'm saying if you run like a 7-minute 100 meter,
Mm-hmm.
now you're running a 4.4.
Wow.
Like it bumps everybody's stats.
A
So if you're
7
running- if you're running 15,
So you think?
now you're running. A
I hate
12.
to keep using her, but Lizzo is just hauling ass. if she's a zombie.
Is that why you wore the shirt?
Yeah. I was trying to think of
I've never
something.
seen it.
Cody gave it to me. Another shout out.
Shout out to Cody.
Definitely
That's
not a
3.
listener. I want to see if anyone
Never.
listens to this.
Cody, if you hear this, you just want a gift card for $100. Cash it in.
Someone will tell them.
Whatever.
Okay. Zombies, I think, would be fun. Also, especially if you got to like an artillery and you just had really cool guns and you like Zombieland. You know, that was a good movie.
Zombieland was cool. First
Okay. I'll go with Comet. Just get it out of the way.
Comet?
Like a big old meteor. Yeah.
Okay, I wrote meteorite. Heck, I had meteorite as number 1.
That's the best? Or the hardest?
Worst.
The worst?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I didn't say it was going to be
It says
easy to
the
live. I'm
size
just
of the
saying,
sea.
like, all these other, the rest of them are like, you're dead. You might as well just get it over with.
I think I'd rather go with. We're gonna go Ice Age.
Oh, that was my next one.
Yeah.
I did freeze, like the day after tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because cold is much better than hot.
Oh.
Yeah. Hot
know.
stinks.
Yeah. But
What do you...
cold stinks too.
Yeah. Cold does stink.
I just like to be comfortable.
Oh, shit. Here's a good one. Like World War III, but like that just kills everyone. Like nuclear warfare.
Yeah.
I mean, cool to see. Cool to live through.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know?
You can live through it. Certainly not cool to see.
Yeah.
All right, then I'm gonna go Plague, and I hope that was my number 5.
Plague. All right, let me think how many I've done. 1, 2, 3. I've only done 3, so you've done 4. Wait, no, I started 2.
Yeah, you start.
Jesus, aliens, comet. I think that's all I said.
You said Jesus, Alien, Comet.
Which ones have you said?
You said it different every time. No, what was your 4th one? Jesus, Alien, Comet, and then you had another one.
Did I?
All right, well, I just said...
Oh, no, I said war. Yeah, so you just said your
World War
4th.
III. See, you said it. Nuclear warfare is what you should have said. You said World War III. It was confusing.
Well, I think World War III might be biological warfare.
Why?
Because that's what, I mean, they were practicing
we're
with
already in biological
COVID-19.
warfare now.
Why do you think
We're already
COVID-19
going
was
for
released?
Brain busters, but
Yeah, okay. Last one. I guess like burn to death, global warming.
see, I ran out. My 5th one's crappy too.
What was it?
I'm gonna say Tsunami Armageddon.
Tsunami was my next one too.
Yeah.
The only one that I had, then I had plague, and the only one I had that wasn't talked about was like an extreme famine. That's my last one. Just no food.
Okay. That would really suck.
Yeah.
Oh man, especially if it was just like in an instant. Uh-oh.
Mic off the whole time?
No, but it's on this yellow part.
What's that mean? Oh God.
No, it's fine. As long as like
You know what would be a
That's
good
fine.
draft I thought of after I found out this was a video game? Best
video games.
video games that they could make a movie out of. Top 5.
I don't want to do that right now, but we can
No. Dude, I don't even play video games. I would have to do research.
Yeah, so true. They probably already made some out of those.
I know that they have Halo. They're coming out with Mario. That probably would have made the top of my list, in fact. What else they got?
All right, we're about to play a BuzzFeed game, but here's what I think we need to do.
All right.
The person that goes first needs to explain and be on camera by their own.
Okay.
And then, so do you want to go first?
Sure.
All right, I'm going to be away from the room.
Okay.
So then I'll pick my option second.
I'm supposed to talk about what I'm doing because people can't see this on the pod.
Yeah, just like read them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll do my answers, but just like, be quiet about it.
Yeah. All right, leave.
Cool. All right.
This is... What is this supposed to give me an answer of? Oh, this is supposed to give me an answer of, would I survive a zombie apocalypse? All right, where are you hiding from a zombie? My friend's house, the police station, a rundown house across the street, a secret bunker. I'm going with the rundown house across the street. Are you bringing any pets? Yes. Mort is coming with me. Mort, choose a food to bring. Ooh. I'm gonna go with cake because I feel like it lasts longer. But meat's a protein. I'm gonna go with cake. What else are you bringing? Radio, knife, perfume, clothes. Knife. I mean, that's like cake. What bed are you sleeping on? That's just a bunch of pictures of bed. One with a cup of coffee. It's the one with the coffee. What else are you bringing? Medical kit. This is like too easy. I feel like I'm picking things. Choose another item. I'm gonna bring a family picture. Feels like everyone who survives always has one of those. One more thing. How are you supposed to bring a fridge? I don't need money. I'll bring a charger. No, I'm gonna bring a CD player. I don't have any CDs. Charger. Okay, you see an old woman who needs help. What do you do? Shit. Oh. No, I'll help her. Choose some lighting for your bunker. I'm not in a bunker. Okay, these Edison bulbs are cool. What about a shower for your bunker? Oh my god. These things are stupid. And finally, choose a bunker kitchen. Ooh. I died. How? I'm not quite sure. You might have died from the attack, lost your supply of foods, or maybe something else. You're gone now, but we loved having you around. All right, Zach.
How well did you do?
I died.
You died?
Yeah.
Did you bring the radio?
No. I don't even think that was an option. Did you already take this?
I read through them. I haven't taken it.
What?
Thank you.
How many times have you taken this before
I
you
have
survived?
not clicked on any single answer.
Oh my god.
That's a promise to you as my brother. Jeez Louise. The trust issues on this guy. Where are you hiding from the zombies? A secret bunker? No way. Only one exit. The rundown house across the street? No. The police station? No. That does have guns. No, we're gonna go to my friend's house. Are you bringing any pets? I gotta bring my dog, Riggs. Live or die by Riggs.
Have fun dying.
Yeah.
I've picked that one.
Yeah.
We had different first answers.
It'll probably come first. All right. Choose a food to bring. This involves cooking. I don't want a fire. I'm not going to be using any fire. No savory. I'm going pumpkin soup. Pumpkin soup. You can eat warm. You can eat cold. Pumpkin soup is perfect for zombie apocalypse. What else are you bringing? Radio, knife, perfume, clothes. We're going knife.
I think you gotta think outside the box, and I think clicking knife, instant death. Obviously, you clicked knife. I clicked knife.
Maybe that's not where you slipped up. What bed are you sleeping on? I'm sleeping on the unmade bed with the coffee on it because it gives free cup of coffee, and I'm not making my bed during the zombie apocalypse. Click.
Easy pick, huh? Cup of coffee?
No.
Unmade bed? It was easy.
You did that?
Duh.
Damn it.
The free cup of coffee?
Oh, now I know you're going medical kit. It's the only one that makes sense.
Hey, I mean, you could kill some time with the book.
We're going medical kit.
We've had some different answers.
Okay. Choose another item. Toilet paper runs out. Family picture keeps your spirits high. Potted plant. Ridiculous. Paper and pen. We'll just go family picture.
Easy.
One more thing. Money. Oh. Money is very important during the zombie apocalypse. Charger.
How?
I know. That's stupid. And I wouldn't even assume you would be able to charge anything because you wouldn't have electricity, but I'm just going to say charger.
Easy.
You see an old woman who needs help. Leave her.
Okay, maybe that's where I died.
What'd you say?
I helped her.
Nah, I'm leaving her.
If she's old, she's not killing me.
If she makes eye contact with me, then I'll help her. Nah, we gotta go rustic, just the bulbs. We don't have time for any decoration here. What's your shower look like for your bunker? My shower looks like a hose outside. This is a little too lavish for my bunker taste.
But
We're gonna go with the plants.
there's a bath.
I do like baths. No time to bath. We're gonna double down with the plant. Yeah, there's fresh fruit, produce.
You died.
Damn.
Sorry, Chief.
What the heck? I did so good. Which ones were different?
I picked a different shower. I picked a different kitchen.
Yeah, the important stuff.
The stupid shit.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's our games.
Yep.
That's our time. We'll tune in next week for
Episode 2
episode 2, and we might
of
have
The
another
Last of
one.
Us.
Maybe Matilda. Maybe Glass Onion.
Glass Onion will come tomorrow. Tuesday will be episode 1 of this, and Glass Onion will come out on Thursday.
Sick.